Hi, I'm Ellen from Ochre and Okra. In the background there is Chioma. Hey Bubba. And we're just having a look at our wall today. So, thinking about access when you're planning your permaculture site. This was an interesting one. So, I had this path lined up parallel with the fence, or in line with the fence post and parallel to that fence. But what I found the hard way from other people driving through to get to the scrap heap or to the mulch, is that people are actually taking this as a corner, and because the gate doesn't open all the way, and you can actually see the line of where people have been driving. So I put the rock right on the edge of it. Unfortunately, people aren't going around it. As you can see, we had a ute go over it the other day. So a bit of a disaster. So what I'm now going to do, rather than put it back and fight that, there's no point doing that. So I'm going to move this big rock over here to where we've now shown this is where people are actually taking this. So that they're taking it parallel with the gate, not the fence. And then hopefully our wall will stay intact and we will stop having to fight over that. So we'll see how we go. Right, so I carefully moved that big rock. I walked it along the ground so I wasn't lifting it all or hurting my back. Here's what it looks like now. So there we go. That's sort of how it's resting, makes sense when you see it from this side. So now we're ending the path at the edge of this rock. And what I was doing here originally was using these terracotta tiles that are what's sort of the last foot for this whole pad here. Using them, the ones that are on top that I don't want sticking out of the path, I'm sticking them down this hole to level it out a bit, cover it in mulch, and then hopefully our path will be complete again. What do you think, Gigi? What do you think? Really? Yeah. Yeah. Right, so that's all finished. It's meant we have a bit of a steep section here. So not, a bit of a step up to path. So I've put these 3 sandstone rocks here, hoping that sort of seems like a bit of a step for that section, but it's still accessible by stroller or wheelchair here. And now I was using this broken terracotta tile to build that up. Now I've got it spare again. I'm trying to get all the bits off the surface so we can actually make this not grass. I'm going to do a meadow mix. Hey, really? So we can just mow it as we want to use it rather than have to mow it all the time. This little, I think it's called Patterson's Curse, I've heard it called, is technically, I guess, a weed, but it's some flowers, and I really want some flowers around so that we can get some bees over to our veggie patch here, which is looking lovely. I'll give you a quick update of that. So you can see I've popped the rosemary in the stone wall and the curry bush over here. Curry bush we'll keep an eye on because it's not looking the happiest after that transplant. We'll see how it goes. You can see our tomatoes have grown quite a lot, so I've taken off the little branches in between the big branches, if you know what I mean. These bits lower down, take that one while we're at it, and I've used some old stocking string to tie those up, so they're looking happy. You can see how vertical they're looking. All our strawberries are looking pretty happy with themselves. Haven't had any more fruit. And I also stuck This is, I can't remember the name of it, a daisy, I think. And this is some Elysium. So to try and get some more bees and beneficial insects around here for our tomatoes. So that's where that raised bed is up to. All right, so I'm just going to do some weeding of the path with Chi Chi, and we'll see you next time.